Inside the Pentagon's Strategic Operations Center, silence reigned, the atmosphere heavy with tension. Officers exchanged worried looks as General Mark Milburn focused on the main screen, where a digital map of the world displayed urgent information. Encircled by somber generals and intelligence leaders, Milburn understood this was far from a routine briefing. The midnight call had gathered leaders from around the world. The danger wasn't from missiles or terrorists, but a caution from astronomers, something in space with staggering implications. Dr. Aris Thorne, a prominent NASA scientist, stood at the podium, prepared to disclose the findings that had unsettled the scientific community. The storm had arrived, and the world would be forever changed. Dr. Thorne took a steadying breath, the atmosphere thick with anxiety. "Before you is 3I/Atlas. Initially, we mistook it for a harmless comet. That assumption was a grave error. The object has shattered into a cluster of enormous, high-velocity fragments, each one large enough to obliterate a city. Instead of a single impactor, we're facing a barrage, like a shotgun blast targeting our planet. Spectral readings confirm these are solid, metallic projectiles composed of iron and nickel. They will not disintegrate in the atmosphere. Earth lies squarely in their trajectory. Our response now could determine the survival of our world." The atmosphere in the war room grew heavier with each passing moment. General Milburn: "Doctor, how much time do we have?" Dr. Thorne: "The main body will intersect Earth's orbit in 6 months. Smaller fragments could start hitting in as little as 4 months. That leaves us with just 184 days to respond." Director of National Intelligence: "Are we able to monitor the fragments?" Dr. Thorne: "Our tracking capabilities are limited. The fragments are unpredictable, fast, dark, and erratic. We might only have a few days' notice for a city, or perhaps no warning at all. The first loss could be a city wiped out in an instant." The countdown had started. Every second was critical. In the nerve center of military operations, General Milburn stood resolute, his gaze locked on the sprawling digital display. The atmosphere was thick with anxiety as he called for a comprehensive analysis, the most dire possibilities imaginable. Everyone present understood the stakes. The lives of millions could depend on their next move. Dr. Thorne's voice was somber as she explained. Should an asteroid strike the ocean, it would generate colossal tsunamis, sending walls of water surging across continents. Coastal populations would be devastated in mere hours, infrastructure would crumble, and the shockwaves would disrupt global markets. The destruction would extend far beyond the immediate impact, threatening food supplies, trade, and countless lives. A land impact would be even more devastating. Everything within a 100-kilometer radius would be annihilated in an instant. Cities, forests, and all forms of life wiped away. The resulting shock waves would demolish structures for 1,000 kilometers, leaving behind only desolation and a vast crater as a haunting testament. The consequences would be catastrophic. Debris hurled into the sky would shroud the planet in darkness, triggering years of impact winter. Sunlight would fade, crops would wither, and a worldwide famine would ensue. Humanity would be pushed to the brink, struggling to endure in a world transformed by disaster. With unwavering determination, General Milburn spoke to global leaders. "This threat knows no borders. We must stand together, friend and foe alike. Our only chance lies in unity and openness. The time for secrecy has ended. Only collective action can save us now." The world was compelled to act as one. Scientists, military officials, and governments joined forces on a scale never seen before. Their objective was clear: avert catastrophe, safeguard humanity, and secure a future for all. There could be no failure. Every moment was critical, and the destiny of the world rested on their shoulders. The initial shock quickly turned into determination. Milburn: "We have just 184 days left. Every asset, every expert is now focused on defending the planet. This isn't just America's challenge, it's a battle for all of humanity. The president is notified, and soon, the entire world will know. Fear is inevitable, but we cannot face this threat blindly. Every rocket, every engineer, every country must join the effort." Dr. Thorne observed as the military sprang into action. The burden was now carried by all. The countdown had officially started. The destiny of the world now hung by a thread.